everybody and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a Q&A, but not just your standard Q&A about me. So in this video I'm going to be talking about lip fillers, my experience, prices and everything like that. Someone actually asked me to do a lip filler Q&A because they're thinking about getting theirs done, so hopefully this helps you if you are considering getting yours done as well. So I did ask you guys on Instagram for any questions you have about lip fillers and just anything on that sort of subject. So I'm going to be going through and answering all your questions. I'm not going to answer them all individually because a lot of them are kind of similar. So I will kind of group them together and then answer it as a whole. So if you do enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe down below for more from me, and other than that, let's just get into the questions. So like I said, a lot of the questions were kind of the same, so I'm just going to group them together and answer it as a whole. So the first one that I'm going to go through that pretty much every single person asked is, did it hurt? I'm not going to sugarcoat it and be like, it didn't hurt that much. I'm going to be honest, yes, it hurt. It really, really, really hurt. You are getting needles pretty much stabbed into your lips, so it is going to be painful. It didn't really hurt anywhere around my lips, it was more just the cupid's bow. Oh, just even thinking about that pain makes me cringe a little bit. So you do have numbing cream when you go and get your lips done. I always give you some numbing cream. You sat there for about 10-15 minutes waiting for it to kick in, then you just can't feel your lips at all. Get it on your tongue, can't feel your tongue, had that a few times. But it doesn't mean that you're not going to feel the pain, if that makes sense. Yeah, she does kind of around your lips and it doesn't really hurt too much, like it's bearable, but the cupid's bow. So like, this part is really sore when she, is it when she puts it in? I'm not sure if it's when she puts it in or pulls it out, but it hurts. It's not the worst pain I've ever been through, but it does hurt. It does. And someone asked me to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, and I'd probably give it about an 8.5 out of 10 for pain. But yeah, sometimes they give you like a stress ball so you can squeeze a stress ball when it hurts. But it does hurt. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Sorry if that's not what you wanted to hear, but it's painful. So the next one we're going to go for is, it's kind of like the second most popular, was how much did it cost? So I think it depends on where you go and what you have, because I know that Juvederm's more expensive than what I had. I had Revelax. So I've had my lips done 3 times and I've been to 3 different places. Probably wouldn't recommend going to 3 different places. If you find one place that you like, stick to it. Even though I went to 3 different places, it still was the same price to every place that I went. So it was £150 each time I had my lips done. But obviously it does depend on how much you get and then obviously what you have in them. I had Revelax and I had 1 mil. That's another question, how much did you have? I've had 3 mil altogether, so it's 1 each time I went. So yeah, £150 each time, but that's Revelax, so I think that's cheaper. Juvederm is definitely a lot more expensive. You're looking at about between £200 and £250 for a mil of Juvederm. I don't know why. I just know that Juvederm is more expensive than Revelax. I'm not sure if it's like a different thing altogether, if it's just a different brand. I don't know. But I got Revelax and I'm really happy with it. So a lot of people have asked how much I had the first time that I had my lips done. I'm going to cover another question here, which is how long does it last? Someone said, do you have to go back every 6 months? Blah blah blah. So I'm going to cover kind of all that now. But the reason I had 1 mil the first time that I went was because your body is not used to having filler in your lips, so it will automatically break it down on its own because it just wants it gone because it's not used to it being there. You do have to build up a base when you're getting your lips filled. So after I had my lips done for the first time, it literally lasted about a month. And I was like, oh, that's £150 down the drain. But the more you get them done, you build the base, so the longer it lasts. So like I said, I've had my lips done 3 times now. The first time disappeared straight away. Second time it lasted a lot longer. So the first time I went in February last year. That's another question. How old was I? So I was 20 when I first got my lips done, so that's February last year. And then I think I went back in May or something like that to a different place, because the first place I was just like, I'll try somewhere new. So second place, yeah, I went back about 3 months later and had another mil because obviously I wanted to build the base, make them a little bit bigger, and then obviously they last longer as well, because if you just get the half, it dissolves faster. So I just got a mil each time. So yeah, that was about May, June last year. I honestly can't remember. I had them done for the second time, and then the third time I had them done I went in October and I went to a different lady, but this lady that I went to, I wish I went to her from the start. She's honestly the best. So I went in, I think about October, to have them done for the 3rd time, and I haven't touched them since then, and they're still quite juicy. They haven't dissolved at all. I'm not planning on going back anytime soon to get them topped up, but when I do get them topped up from now on, because I feel like I have built the base, I'm just going to get half a mil. So I don't want them any bigger than this. I am really happy with the shape of them, really happy with the size of them. I just want like, to keep on top of it. I don't know when I'm going to go back, but next time I go back I'm just going to get half just to kind of keep it as it is. So I'd probably say it takes about 2 to 3 appointments for it to start building up properly, for it to last longer. But yeah, I'm really happy with mine now. Don't want to change them. Not planning on going back anytime soon. Someone said, why did you decide to get filler if that's not too personal? Nothing's too personal over here, girl. So I will insert a before picture now. It's not like I never had any lips. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not, I didn't need to get them done. By the way, just gonna throw it out there now before I get anything. I'm not trying to promote lip fillers. You're naturally beautiful as you are. But for me personally, I was just not happy with how my lips looked before. Like, they never bothered me growing up. It's never something that I was always conscious about. But it was when I was about 18, 19, I did start thinking, I wanted them done because I wanted them done for my own confidence. I thought, okay, I'm gonna be real. So I have a big forehead. Not sure if you've noticed, probably have. And I just thought my face looked out of balance. So my forehead's like quite big and then my lips were like really small. So I had the thought in my head that if I get my lips bigger, it'll balance out my face. It sounds stupid, but in my head, it kind of made sense. And to be honest, now that I've had my lips done, I feel like it does kind of make sense. It makes my face more proportionate. Head isn't just like, well, it is, but it's less pew, if you know what I mean. So yeah, for me, it was all about confidence. It was my own personal decision, and I wanted to do what was going to make me happy at the end of the day. But like I said, I'm not promoting it. I'm not saying you need lip fillers. You need to do anything to yourself to look better. But for me personally, it's just something I wanted to do. And it's not something that I've rushed into either. I was thinking about it for at least a year because I'm always been so scared of needles. So I'm actually like really shocked that I've ever put myself through it, and to put myself through it 3 times, I'm quite proud. I forgot what the question was. What was the question? Oh, why did I get them done? For my own personal happiness, for my own confidence, and yeah, I don't regret it whatsoever. It's probably one of the best things I've ever done. Again, not promoting it. So I feel like it has definitely boosted my confidence, and it has definitely made me happier within myself. So I don't have any regrets whatsoever, and I'm really happy that I did it. I know a lot of people don't like the lip filler look. Some people say it looks fake, don't agree with it. My mum being one of them, but you know. Someone said, how long do your results last? Is it something you have to redo every 6 months? So I've already kind of touched on this. First time you have your lips done, it's going to break down pretty fast because your body's not used to it. But you do need to build up the base. And you don't need to go back every 6 months. Like I said, I went back after 3 months for my first one. Then I think I left it 3 months again, and then I left it a few more months. But for now, I had it done in October and it's now April. That's like 6 months, and I still don't feel like I want to get them done again yet. So it all depends on the person and what your preference is really. But for me, I reckon I can go another 5-6 months easily. Has having lip filler made you more confident? Yes, definitely. Someone says, can I put makeup on straight away to hide the bruising? Okay, I'm going to cover kind of bruising, swelling, and the makeup situation now. So when I got mine done, I was advised not to put any makeup on them for at least 24 hours. Nothing with fragrance in there, so I can even use Carmex, things like that. You just had to use plain Vaseline. So that was the advice that I was given, but I do know people that put makeup on them straight away and have had no problems. But I would just personally listen to the advice of whoever's doing your lips. Just listen to what they say, because I didn't want to risk getting an infection, because you obviously have holes in your lips after you've just had needles stabbed in them. So I didn't want to risk putting makeup in there or anything like that and getting them all infected. Also, they advise you not to drink alcohol 24 hours before or after, because it's something to do with thinning your blood, and it makes you bruise more apparently, so I didn't do that either. It's different for everybody. It's all down to how your body kind of reacts to it. Me personally, I didn't have too much bruising. I think I just had literally 1 dot in the middle of my lip of bruising. Everywhere else, no bruises at all. But then for some people, like my friends, their whole mouth goes purple, and it's just a big hot mess. But the bruising does usually go down in about a week, 2 weeks max, and it's gone. But yeah, it all depends on the person. But luckily for me, I didn't have too much bruising, but swelling is a different story. I don't know why, but as soon as I get my lips done, they're literally like straight away. I will insert a picture if I do have one, but I'm pretty sure I deleted it the other day, which is really annoying. I wish I didn't delete it so I had it to show you, but wow, my lips were huge. Like I said, it does depend on the person and how your body reacts to it. My lips, as soon as the needle touches them, they're like, and then whenever the people show me my lips, I'm like, thanks, love them, even though I'm thinking, oh my god, what have I done? Whenever I get my lips done and I go and see Oki looks at me in disgust, he's like, what have you done? But I'm like, okay, it's just swelling, it'll go down. But bruising and swelling is nothing to be scared of. It's normal for everyone to get bruising and swelling. It just depends how extreme you get it. So I think that's everything around bruising and swelling. If you've got any more questions about that, ask me in the comments and I'll get back to you. Someone said, can you feel the filler inside your lips? Does it make it hard to talk or anything? No. When you first get them done, they are rock solid. They're really, really hard and it feels so weird. They're just really, really hard. It's not hard to talk. It's hard to talk when you've still got the numbing cream on. It lasts a few hours, so after you've just had them done, you do have like a little dribble now and then. So another question was, can Oak feel the difference when he kisses you? Do they feel harder? When you first get them done, they are rock solid. It feels horrible. Time is a healer with lip fillers, guys. When you first get them done, they're bruised, they're swollen, they're solid, and they're just a lot. But time is a healer. They do get better after a few weeks. So I'd say they're hard for at least a week. So the filler does soften over time, and then your lips just feel normal again. Mine are really soft. I feel like they just feel like normal lips again, but when you first get them done, they are rock solid. So if you are thinking about getting them done, don't be scared if they're solid when you come out. It will calm down after a week or two. So the next question is, what happens if you don't like it after it's done? What can you do? So the good thing about like lip fillers and fillers in general is they're not permanent. There's two ways around it. If you've had them done for the first time and you're like, no, this is not for me, you can literally just wait for it to dissolve. Within a month or a couple of months, it'll pretty much be gone. It's not stuck in your body forever. Your body does naturally try and break it down itself. So if you don't like them, you can just wait and it will dissolve and it'll be gone. But if you really, really don't like them, or if you've been having them done for a while and you've decided it's too much and it's not the kind of look you want to go for anymore, there is also the option to have them dissolved. I would personally probably never get mine dissolved. I would just rather leave them and wait for them to dissolve on their own, because I've heard that having your lip filler dissolved is really, really painful, and having it put in is painful for me. So I do not want it dissolved if it's going to cause me even more pain than having it put in. I'm saying it really hurt, but it does depend on your pain threshold, intolerance. Because I'm a wimp, anything hurts me. Having my eyebrows waxed or plucked hurts me. Pretty much anything hurts me. So yeah, what might be an 8 to me might be like a 4 or a 5 to someone else. It's all just how you handle pain, but me, I'm not very good. So next question is, what did your parents think? My mum wasn't the biggest fan, to be honest. So I was 20 when I got my lips done, so my mum didn't really have much of a say. She wasn't really telling me not to do it. She was just a bit like, I like you natural, blah blah blah, you know how mums are. And to be honest, she's not the biggest fan. I'm not gonna lie, she doesn't not like them, but she prefers me natural. But I just feel like that is just a parent thing to like their kids natural. My mum prefers my hair brown and no lip filler, and I'm just the complete opposite to that now, so sorry about it. But like I said, it's just like a parent thing to like your kids as they were born, pretty much. She didn't really want me to get it done, but she didn't really care that much, to be honest, because I was 20. I would have just make my own decisions. I had been thinking about it for a while. And yeah, she's not too bothered about it now, but she does prefer me natural. So I've been getting my lips done now for over a year, and about 2 months ago now, my dad noticed. It was the most awkward position I've ever been in. I don't know what it is about dads, but it just takes them so long to realise anything, literally anything. So it had been like the 3rd time I had them done, and he didn't notice until 2 months ago. You know how dads are about their little girls, they want them natural and all this. I'm not going to go into it too much, but my dad wasn't very happy. But yeah, next question is, would you ever go back to your natural lips? And I can't really speak for like the future, but as of now, no. I'm really happy with how mine are. I really like the size of them, really like the shape of them. I feel like they more suit my face than my old skinny lips. But I obviously can't say for definite, because you never know, but as of now, no. I really do prefer how my lips look like this. Oak was always like, no, stay natural, but now that I've actually had them done, he's like, okay, I like them. Not anytime soon I won't be going back to my natural lips anyway, maybe when I'm like 50, 60. Any botched experiences or allergic reactions? Sorry, but I'm going to be really boring. No. I wouldn't say I've had a botched experience, but the second place that I went to, the reason I didn't go back is because, I'm not sure if you can tell, I feel like the filler's kind of a little bit, also ignore my nails. I keep painting them with nail varnish, but nail varnish just doesn't last and it just comes straight off, so ignore that please. I feel like the lip filler's kind of out of my lip, just on the one side, if you can see here. I feel like you can tell. But if I wouldn't have mentioned that, you wouldn't have noticed, kind of thing. But yeah, I feel like they didn't really place it in my lip, and it kind of went to the side. which is why I didn't go back there. And also I'm too scared to get it dissolved, so I'm just going to leave it there for now, and then eventually if it gets worse I'll get it dissolved, or hopefully I'll just dissolve on its own, because I don't really want it out here. But it's not noticeable, like I said, it doesn't bother me too much, but I just know that it's there, so it's annoying. And I think that is pretty much it. So I'm going to end this video here. I hope you did find it helpful in some way. Thank you if you did send in any questions, or if you've got any more that I didn't answer, ask them down below, or give me a message on Instagram. Also follow me on Instagram, it will be here, to make sure you don't miss out on the next Q&A. Also leave me any video ideas that you've got for me down below. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe down below for more from me, and other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.